Dustin Schaefer here. I'm out here in San Francisco, just north of San Francisco, and who's ready to fall back into ketosis? So, for over the last, I don't know how many years, 2.5, 3 years, Prove It has led this conversation around ketones and ketosis, the biggest conversation, in my opinion, in the world. And I'm super excited to be out here. I actually got in front of the tree because it's literally the leaves are changing colors. I thought, how cool is that? I'm going to switch my earbud over. And so as you guys come on, first off, hey, welcome. First off, if you're part of the ketone conversation, you are an innovator. You've innovated with us over the last handful of years. And to me, it's just really, really exciting that we have this kind of technology to be able to bring to the world. So what I want to do is I want to just take a few minutes. And if you guys all know me, I'm pretty high energy. I tend to I'm just so excited about this conversation. And so I'm going to try to slow it down a little bit and really, we don't normally do this type of live on this exact page, right? But we're going to do that because we want to give kind of a sneak peek behind the engine, right? Or under the hood, and talk a little bit about why this is such a big conversation and why right now is such a big time to be part of the conversation, and what does it mean to fall back into ketosis. So as you come on, do me a huge favor, is first off, because we have people getting into ketosis all the way around the world. So can you down below tell us, where are you live and in from? What country, what state? And then give me one of the benefits that you like most about being in ketosis. What's that one benefit that you just absolutely love about being in ketosis? And then we're going to do a little sneak peek about what it means to fall back into ketosis. Like, why now? What does it mean? Yes, it's a little play on words. Summer just ended. We're going into fall, right? Fall back into ketosis. But there's just so many things on our heart. There's so many things on our head. There's so much happening in this space. And it's a privilege, it's a pleasure that Prove It has created this, let's call it a movement, this shift in the mindsets of how people see human optimization. How do we see brain performance? And I couldn't be more proud to say this is a company that I get to align with. I couldn't be more proud to say that you all on here are our community, our team. And I couldn't be more proud to be aligned with a company that leads with education and that creates technology that's second to, nothing that I've ever seen in my 20-year career. I've ever seen anything that's come out in the world that can make such an impact. But the coolest thing is it's rooted in science. It's been around. We got Tane from California. We got people literally all over the world, Oregon coast. This is so exciting. Look at this. USA, Mississippi, Australia, Singapore's in the house. I'm sure we'll have Hong Kong and Mexico jumping on soon. So if you haven't already, tag somebody that you want to learn more about falling into ketosis. So let's get to it. So I'm going to be bringing on a guest here in just a moment, and it'll be kind of fun finding the guest here, but we'll get you there. Hey, Katie, how are you? I'll be seeing you in Louisville, Kentucky here next week. But once again, I had to do this in front of the tree. I have one tree in California. Leaves don't change that much, at least not that early. We have one tree in our yard that the leaves are changing color, so I had to do the live in front of that. So what does it mean? So right now we have a limited time, a limited supply available over the next maybe 30 hours that you can still get the fall back into ketosis kit, right? The 10-day keto challenge, falling back into ketosis. We have a short window that's available, and this is a kit that is very creative. It's very well done, but really quickly, what does it mean? Danny Webb, I'll be getting you on here in just a second. So Danny is coming on in a second. Stay tuned. And so what does it mean to fall back into a ketosis? Well, the first time ever, before Prove It ever launched, the only way, Ben, to get into ketosis is that you had to do a diet so strict. I know this because I taught it and I've been doing it for a long time. Basically, most people, it's looking at 6 weeks to 6 months to dial themselves into ketosis. Like, to fall back into ketosis prior to Prove It, you'd have to start sometime in mid of the summer or early summer to be able to get by October to fall into ketosis. That's how hard it is to get in ketosis. Yeah, a few of you out there are like, I can do it in a week. Good for you, but most people can't. I'm just telling you, it's really hard. And so because we have this unbelievable tools, we can get people back into ketosis and start teaching them maybe some lifestyle adjustments and change so that they can start their transformation before the holidays come. And so I'm going to quick go through. So right now we have available the Fall Back into Ketosis kit. It's a 10-day little kit that you're going to absolutely love, and there's going to be some step-by-step guidance that's going to lead you through the process. So the first one that we're going to lead with, this is the key to the whole thing. I mean, this is it right here. This is our Ketosis Nat. So you're going to get 10 packs of the Ketosis Nat, which is going to be able to take it every single day. Every day through the 10-day challenge, you get to take this unbelievable technologies, elevate your ketone levels, and allow yourself to kick off your day. The second thing is we're going to get 10 of these bad dogs here. I just said bad dogs, Michael Rutherford. 10 of these Mitoplex. Now, if you don't know what Mitoplex is, now remember, this is a sneak peek. This is something a lot of people don't even know that are out there. So the Mitoplex is not only an enhanced hydration tool, right, electrolyte tool, it also has this ingredient called 2P2 in it. And this is unbelievable because what it does is helps mitochondria function and actually helps the cells turn over more efficiently and more effective. And what that means is that you have better fat metabolism, better turnover, better anti-aging, better aging, quality of health, quality of your cell, so that you can optimize your own life performance, right? Remember, it's about performing better in your life. We're gonna have Signo-OS in there. Signo-OS is another technology. It's just absolutely unbelievable to have this technology proven for DNA repair, proven for anti-aging, better quality of life. Also, it does help a little bit with that appetite, so it helps bring that down a little bit, as does our Keto Nat and every other technology. What we're gonna do is through this 10-day challenge, we're gonna give you a couple challenge days. So some of you people out there that maybe have done a reboot before, put down below if you've done reboot before and how many you've done. Comment below how many reboots you've done. But we're gonna have a couple days in there. So this is different than a reboot. This is not gonna be a reboot. This is gonna be a little different style. This way everybody doesn't have to, if you're a person that goes 60 hours, I'm not sure if I can do that. Everybody can do this 10-day fall back into ketosis challenge. Every single person can do this because we're going to provide a couple days. We're going to provide you with the Keto-OS Pro. This is our protons. It's going to have unbelievable ketone uptake. It's going to have extra fat in there that you're going to really, really want, and also it's going to have the protein in there that you're going to utilize for muscle repair, help with that appetite turn down. You're going to absolutely love this, and then we're going to follow it up on that same day with some better broth. So this is the kit. It's never been done before. This is a prototype, first time ever, and it's a limited time, limited supply available. That's going to be about, 24, 25, 26 hours left before it's going to be gone. So super excited that we have this available. But what I love to do is take a moment, and I want you just to think about where your goals at right now. This is a time of the year when you fall back into ketosis, is we're really preparing ourselves, our health, our performance for the end of the year, right? We know the holidays, Halloween's around the corner. Our household we have a birthday in October. We have a birth of a new child in October. My birthday's in November. My son's birthday's in November. Thanksgiving's right after. And then we go to the holiday season, right? It's just crazy talk in our household when it comes to having celebrations. And so this is a great way to prepare your body, prepare your mind, perform better by falling back into ketosis. So, all right, so I want to bring on Danny Webb for a really quick second. So Danny, I want you to comment. I'm going to go find you here with 415 people watching. Let's see if I can find you. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Danny, if you can comment for me. If it doesn't work out, I will do my best to bring Danny on. But I wanted to ask Danny a couple questions. And there's 400 people on, and I don't see her. So Danny, if you can request to go live, that'd be super awesome. I would love to bring you on. I want to ask you just a couple questions. Danny Webb's out in Arizona. And somebody that's been not only a reboot coach of ours, that's helping leading the way. All right, here it is, Danny. Can I bring Danny on? Chris, I got you, but I can't find Danny. Technology, you gotta love this. You gotta love it. All right, as I go find Danny, I want to ask you a couple questions. I asked you earlier, what was that one benefit you got from ketosis? Let me ask you two questions, actually. I take it back. What's that one benefit that you got from drinking Keto-OS Nat? What's one major benefit you got? We got Joe from Australia that just got on. Hey, Danny, there she is. Let's see if I can bring Danny in here. And then the other thing I want to ask you is, what's the one benefit you got from being part of the Prove It community? How important has being part of a community has been for you to help you achieve your goals? Oh, Danny, I thought I had you. I can bring Joe Rochester in from Australia. I can bring my wife in, who's sitting literally right there in front of the window, and I can't seem to bring Danny Webb in. Well, y'all, I'm not going to keep you on here for hours. I do want to end it with a couple little things. I'm going to talk just a little bit about Danny. Danny, we appreciate, we love you, you and Chris. We truly do. And what's really cool about Danny and Chris is that they actually follow a vegetarian or a meat-free lifestyle. They came into this and they looked at Prove It as an opportunity. They're runners. They can run. I mean, they ran more in 1 week than I have my entire life. They came into this about performance. They wanted to perform better from an athletic perspective. What they didn't know was that how much it was going to give them a life performance. And it's a really cool story, the absolutely unbelievable story, because they came in at this because the keto conversation, it's a little bit tricky if you're going to follow more of a vegetarian-based lifestyle. And so because it limits a lot of the foods are carb-based, it's a little bit more strategic. But what they realize is that ketones are really important for muscle preservations, right? When you look at it, when you're in ketosis, it helps protect you from muscle loss. It helps you still perform better, mental clarity, focus, energy, no matter what diet or lifestyle you had. And they've been doing a great thing. And if you haven't, Chris, Danny, if you guys haven't been on our Keto Reboot page, if you're not doing the reboot with us, they've been doing an unbelievable job providing recipes that are vegan based or that are vegetarian based, so that people could find the diet and lifestyle that they wanted to fit. Because what's cool about this technology is that you don't have to follow a lot of people are like, do I have to follow a strict ketogenic diet? No, you don't. To be honest, most people probably shouldn't or won't. So can you follow a lifestyle that you're willing to follow? Can you be consistent towards a lifestyle that's going to be suitable to you? And then can you surround yourself with people that can encourage you to continue that lifestyle while you utilize the technology like Ketosis Nat or Better Broth or Protones or any of our technology, so that you can optimize and live at a higher level and find your path. Because what we know for a fact is that anytime we talk about lifestyles or diets, there's no one fits all. Everybody has different emotional connections to food, physiological connections to food. You're born in different regions. You don't like certain tastes. You have to find your journey. You have to find your path at the end of the day. And this is what makes this falling into ketosis so crucial, so impacting to so many people's lives, is that right now you have the opportunity to utilize our technologies, be part of our community that supports you in your journey while you start to identify a lifestyle that you know that you can be suitable for. And it leads down to this one mission why. And I'm gonna get a little personal here. I'm just gonna I'm still trying to get Danny on, but I'm going to get a little personal here. Is that Prove It's mission is ultimately, it comes down to this. Can you become the best version of yourself? The company itself, the mission is we're ultimately going to always bring out new technologies, the best technologies, change the status quo in the history of supplementation and biohacking and human optimization and human performance. But when it comes down to where you're at, can you become the best you can be? Chris, can you become the best you can be? Kelly, how about you? Can you become the best version of yourself, Danny? Can you, Joe? Can you, April? Can you, Penny? Can you, Gustavo? Can you ultimately become the best version of yourself? Because this is where I get a little bit selfish, is that I know that my past, my history, my health was challenged in my early 20s. I fell apart. And I was not leading. I was not becoming the best version of myself. And then I have little ones. I have a baby on the way. I want to show you this so bad. My pregnant wife is sitting here. We're literally having a baby any week. And she's like trying to get in position. My 2-year-old's right over here. My 4-year-old's right over there. And can I become the best example for them, Megan, so that they can lead another future, that they can become and be led by somebody that's trying to always achieve better, that's always trying to improve the quality of their health, improve the quality of their life, right? Finding their own path without casting judgment. Kat has an amazing story. Alexandra, that's what this is all about. Can you become the best you can be? And what we know for a fact, no questions, the science is clear that elevating your ketone levels with Ketosis Nat and the Prove It technologies and doing this fall back into ketosis will elevate your body's potential so that you can be the best you can be, so that you can wake up in the morning and become a better husband, a better dad, a better person, a better employee, a better boss, a better athlete. so that you can become that individual, so that you can show the people that you care the most about, so that you can show them that they can become better too. Because you can walk the walk and now you can talk the talk. You can show them a path that they can ultimately live better than they've ever lived before. Because I promise you this, we're in a world right now that people are confused and they're looking to be led. They're looking to follow somebody that's doing something that's going to move them in a better direction. And Prove It has done that over the last 4 years. And this is just one more prototype technology that we're bringing out, another program that's going to elevate the game to allow people to live the best they can possibly be. So we will see you all in this challenge. So come join us. Prove It is once again breaking the standards. Fall back into ketosis. It's a limited time, limited supply available, so don't miss out. You're gonna want to get your hands on this. It's gonna be an absolute epic. You're gonna see amazing transformations, and I promise you, you're gonna create a ripple effect in your life that's ultimately gonna ripple over so many other lives by just leading by example. So whatever your reason is, whatever your why is, whyever you're doing this, just keep going after it and stay part of a community that's here to support you through that journey, y'all. Have an unbelievable Sunday night. Danny, I appreciate you. Sorry I could not find you on here. I just wanted to hog it all for myself. I'm just kidding. We'll let you go live next time. And y'all have an unbelievable night. Get your kits while they last. Bye, y'all. Thanks.